it's time for us to actually talk about Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. Oh my God. They have lost 10 games in the last few months. This is absolutely ludicrous. I've never seen them collapse the way they have collapsed today. Of course, we saw the collapse against Real Madrid, but that is Real Madrid. They were playing against PSG today. And the utter disappointment in the way they collapsed, I've never seen anything. Okay, so their first half started. It was a 50-50 game. Manchester City were playing all right. PSG were playing all right. However, PSG got a goal, but it was called offside. And then they went to halftime. In my mind, I'm like, okay, Pep is going to whip these boys back to shape. They are going to realize that they need to do better. And they are going to come out swinging. And that is what they did. In the second half, they came and within 5 minutes, within 10 minutes, you saw two goals. A goal from Grealish, which absolutely he needed, and then a goal from Haaland. However, those two goals were lucky goals because both fell to Grealish and the other one fell to Haaland to score. However, that's where the collapse started. Manchester City, when we saw them in their pump, would absolutely keep hold of that ball. The next 15 minutes are absolutely crucial in that situation. After Manchester City goes 2 goals up, they keep the ball for the next 15 minutes. You are hardly going to get a game where you see Manchester City go up and then lose the ball immediately. But the next 15 minutes was absolutely chaos because PSG took the game over. You saw the likes of Barcola. He was just unplayable today. Mateus Nunes actually tried his best. He tried. He fought. But he just can't do it. He just can't do it. And then Barcola ran crazy. He megged Mateus Nunes, ran past Kovacic and Gvardiol, if I'm not mistaken, and then passed the ball, checked back to Dembele. Boom, with the first touch, Dembele's first touch in the second half. First touch in the second half, that was when he came in. He scored a goal. Second, boom, 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 pow. PSG are back. Barcola scored in the back post after Desiree Doué actually hit the post twice. This is 2-2. And then you say, okay, Manchester City are going to come back and they are going to control the game. And then, no, they absolutely let this game go. I don't understand what this was. And bear in mind, Manchester City were fighting with PSG in order for them to actually stay in the top 24. This game was that important. If whoever won this game went to 22nd, and then the other dropped to 25th, bear in mind there is one more game in the Champions League to actually play. I don't know what Pep Guardiola has done or if he's losing a step. But one thing that I can absolutely say is that this team is too old for purpose. It does not fit purpose anymore because the likes of João Neves, what's his name? Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Barcola, Nuno Mendes, all of these players absolutely bullied. They bullied Manchester City. It was literally flat track bully coming in and taking Manchester City's lunch and taking their lunch money. It was crazy. The game ended 4-2. But I'm telling you, if they had let that game go on for another hour, the only person that was scoring was PSG. And that is not the Manchester City we know. That is not the Manchester City, especially under Pep Guardiola. Now we know that he has bought 2 new young defenders. But these are defenders for the future. Pep Guardiola has signed a 2-year deal, I believe. 1 year with an additional extension. based on what I am seeing, I think it might just be time that PSG, sorry, not PSG, but Manchester City, finds a new voice. And they need to find him quick, because it doesn't look like the message that Pep Guardiola is actually giving the City team is actually sinking. It does not. And I know it's quite hilarious or even asinine to even think of Pep Guardiola out of his depth at this point. But he has never faced this situation. He has honestly never faced this situation. He has never had a situation where he had to dig deep to actually get his players out of it. The last time we saw that was at Bayern Munich, when he was trying to win the Champions League and just couldn't. Because every other team, or the teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, United, City, all those teams had good players. But he came to City and he found a home that has money and that has the willingness to actually spend. And that's what he has built. But he has built this team for some up to close to a decade now. They have won every single thing to win. And it does not look like they are listening anymore. Let me know what you guys think, because Manchester City, if they don't win their next game, that is them going out of the Champions League entirely. And even if they win, they'll have to hope that the people in the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th place actually lose for them to actually get in. This is a bad spot for Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. It is a bad spot. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's shocking, honestly.